So now that we're logged into the education version of Canva, I'm ready to create my own design. So I can do that by simply tapping the Create a Design button in the upper right-hand corner, and it gives me a list of suggested things that I might want to make. Chances are you're probably wanting to make something like an education presentation, an educational video, or maybe an infographic. So let's start off with an infographic. If I simply tapped on the infographic, it is going to open up a series of infographic templates for me to choose from. The first time I do it, I am also going to get some little tips that pop up that will show me how to use the different tools. But over here on the left, I have a series of templates. Now, the graphics and things in the templates aren't as essential because you can change all of those. But what I'm looking for is just a template that matches the style of the infographic that I might want to make. So maybe I wanted to have something that follows a process like this, where there's going to follow step by step by step by step. And I can simply tap on the infographic that I want, and now it's been added to my project. Now from here, I can pinch and zoom to get in or out to see what it is I'm looking for. I can also swipe this little tray back to the left by tapping on that little arrow. And so from here, I have a template. And the way a template works is it has information in here for me, but anything I want to change, all I have to do is simply tap on it, and then I can go in and change that information. So if I double tap, it gives me a blinking cursor, and I could go ahead and delete what's there, and then be able to create my own infographic title right there. Same thing with any text that's anywhere else in my document. I can simply double tap and then be able to edit that text, font size, color, all those things across the top as well. If I wanted to be able to get to some graphics, so for example, there is a little image here. If I like it, great. If I don't, I can simply hit the delete key on my keyboard or this little trash can to delete it. And then over here on the left, I have a bunch of different buttons that I can use to add things to my template. So for example, if I go to Elements, Elements has a whole bunch of stickers and photos and clip art and charts and a variety of different things for you to use. So maybe I am doing an infographic on the Earth. So maybe I wanted to simply search for Earth or globe, and it will show me a whole variety of different things that match that. Now you'll notice that some of these say EDU in the corner. That means we get those graphics free now because we have the EDU account. You may still see some that say Pro graphics you cannot use without paying for it, and our account does not allow the use of Pro graphics. But there are thousands and thousands of free ones to choose from. So if I wanted this one, I simply tap it. It adds it to my infographic. I can tap the corners and resize, and everything exactly the way you would expect. And I can also tap the three dots and have the options to copy, paste, delete. I can send things forward or backward to control which things are in front of other things. And there's even some animation options so that I can have it fly in or fly out or so on. Now, I can also add things for my camera roll, which will ask for access at first. So I had to give it access to all of my photos to be able to pick and choose images from my camera roll to take right in. This could be pictures I've taken myself, or these could be screenshots or things that I've saved off the internet. I also have the ability to upload things. So if I have something that I want to upload into here that's not in my camera roll, I could go ahead and hit upload and go ahead and choose something from my Files app or to take a new picture or video to insert it. I have the ability to add more text. So again, if I don't like the style or the type of text I have, there's tons and tons of different ones to choose from here to make it look the way you want. And if I go all the way down to the bottom, there's an option called More, which gives me the ability to do things like emoji and even YouTube videos if I wish. And again, when I'm done with all these options, I simply tap the arrow to close. Now, once I'm finished with my infographic, I could also tap the share arrow in the upper right-hand corner, and it gives me an option here as well to download. I can choose whether or not I want this to have a transparent background or not. And I could go ahead and just tell it to download. this is going to compress all of my individual elements together into one graphic. And now it's going to ask me what I want to do with that graphic. So in this case, I want to go ahead and save it as an image because this is an infographic, not a video. And it's been saved to my camera roll. And now I can go into my camera roll and share it to Canvas to submit it, just like that.